What's up, everybody? Killsbury here, and we're back with another Nightfall solo. This one's going to be a little bit different. I was asked if I could do a more how-to kind of Nightfall, so that's kind of what I'm going to do. Just to help out those who really want to know my strategies and stuff like that. So, first we got Catapult, which makes things pretty easy. Ironclad, Berserk, and my favorite, Void Burn. And Epic as always. So, when I'm going in as my Warlock, as usual, and see, the way I'm going to attack it is, well, this time I'm going to be my Warlock. I've been my Warlock quite a bit lately, but this is going to make it really easy, especially with the loadout I have. So yeah, I'm going to go with nothing manacles just because you get 2 grenade charges, and it just makes things so much easier when you have Catapult on. So, and as you could see in my last video, my last night solo against Malak, you saw how effective that could be. Now for your primary, use something you're comfortable with. Me, I'm comfortable with scout rifles. They pack a punch, and, you know, I'm going to be throwing grenades left and right, so... And for my secondary, I got the Vacancy. Very powerful fusion rifle. Yes, I have my sniper rifle, but I'm not going to be doing much sniping in this game, so... Because you'll see when you get against. But for my third, I have the Dark Drinker. This will be my exotic slot. If you do not have one, there's void swords everywhere. And... these aren't too difficult to get. If you don't have one of these and you're new to the game, I highly suggest it. This makes your life a whole lot easier, especially in Nightfalls and other things like that. So, we're going to get this thing going. Excuse me. I'm all stuffed up this morning. But, I guess one of the things, how I personally attack Nightfalls, or strikes in that matter. See, I've been playing since year 1. Vanilla Destiny, you know, I know these strikes up, down, left, and right, and that's kind of how I attack it. See, you really want to know how the strike works, because everything kind of becomes routine after a while. Doesn't matter what weapons you use, you kind of tend to do the same thing, especially if it works. You kind of people do that in Crucible. That's why they use the same weapons over and over again, because it works. They're good at it, and it helps them win. Same thing with the Nightfalls or strikes. You do the same thing over and over again. Yes, it gets repetitive and boring. Sometimes you got to spice it up, but you always have that routine you're really good at. And that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. And see, as you can see, the strike is a Psion Flares, which is a very easy Nightfall to solo. The only real issue you're going to have is not so much finishing it, is points. I'm not sure how many points we're actually going to need to get the gold, because I should do my research beforehand, but I don't. So right now I'm just getting some extra points because, like I said, I have no clue what the gold tier is, so I'm gonna just wipe out everything in front, and some more Guardians are coming, so luckily I got them killed before they could take them. So now, here's the thing about this. Since this is the Psion Flare, they changed it up a little bit to where take an attack, but first, I'm going to pop a heavy. Don't pop a 3 coin because these guys aren't considered ultras or majors. They're just yellow Bart Psion, so you will not get any exotic drops from it. It's kind of stupid. But so in this room, we're either going to go against Taken or regular Cabal. And it looks like we're going against regular Cabal, because normally you would want to rush in here and throw your ghost on here as quickly as possible. But since we're going against regular Cabal, we don't really have to worry about rushing in. Now we're just going to be coming right out of the doors, and one of the things I always give myself, especially in the Nightfalls when I'm soloing it, I always give myself a place where I could sit and give myself cover. Like, as you can see, I'm in this room, I have grenades to block off the door if I really need it. I also have my fusion rifle and my sword, so you just gotta play the patient game. Because in a Nightfall, your health could diminish like that. Even if it's Void Burn and all of these Cabals shoot solar, you're still gonna get melted pretty good. Because it's the Nightfall, it's supposed to be challenging, so... Now we gotta wait for these Psions. And now, see, the Psions all have Void shields around them. So, as you can see, Void Sword, it doesn't matter what Void Sword you have, as long as it's like 400 or pretty high, you can kill them in one hit, except for these yellow bars. And a little trick is, every room that you go into, you have to deploy your ghost, like I did there. And if it's the regular Cabal one, there will always be a yellow barred Psion that you have to kill to unlock the door. Once you kill him, the door will unlock. But since we're going to be needing all the points we get, we're going to wipe out everybody. And normally there's a lot more enemies in here, but it looks like there's not. So we're going to have to be a little creative here. Start tossing grenades and trying to get as many medals as possible. As you can see, I'm already using these catapults and grenades to my best advantage. I can't tell you how much I love these nothing manacles. They used to be amazing in Crucible until I nerfed them, and now they have to like literally be sitting on top of the scatter grenade for them to actually work. So as you're here, we're back to another deploy your ghost video. So that means at some point there's going to be a yellow barred Psion around to unlock this door. So just be wary of him, because he could sneak up on you and he could be a real pain in the ass. But luckily for me, I know where he comes from, and you could kind of be well prepared for him. But now I'm just going to wait and let these guys gather up, because as you can see, I have my Nova Bomb. I want to use this Nova Bomb, because Nova Bombs are a lot of fun to use. Scatter these guys. And that's what I'm looking for. Gotta be careful though, because... There we go. Ow, 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 ow. Got my life. Oop, that didn't work. See about the Warlock. You have the life steal, or energy drain, so you could get your health back, but unfortunately these sons of bitches... Oh, nice throw. These sons of bitches are their constant shooting and spamming, never having to reload. Grenade launching bastards with super splash damage. Always keep your health low. Alright, so the Cabal are... What am I stuck on? Okay. Alright, the Cabal are on now. The Psion Flayer... Oh, there he is. There's our yellow bar, but he's always followed by his minions, so... But he always seems to jump down for some reason. He always seems to jump down to the bottom level, and the others seem to stay up top. Or make their way down the stairs. They're very easy to kill, especially if you got a strong and a void weapon. Like my... Oh, I fell. And then for those who are wondering, this fusion rifle, the vacancy, unfortunately you cannot get this anymore. Even though there is a glitch nowadays where you can get old vendor weapons just by uninstalling the DLCs. But you have to have the disc version of it. And I have the digital, unfortunately, so I cannot do that. So if you don't... I mean, there's still a way to get it, but... It might be a little challenging. And I'm not sure I want to do that, to be honest with you. But this vacancy is, like, literally my favorite fusion rifle. This thing is a monster. Real terror when the Taken King came out and fusion rifles started making their comeback. And Nova Bomb. You never want to sit on your super too much, just because you have times to use it. Get those orbs and get those medals. Gotta take this guy out. And, ooh, 3 of them. So that gives me a special streak. So now I think all I need is a primary streak, and then I get a rainbow. Once again, we're up here to another door. First time I did a video on this, that area was closed off, and nothing happened. So that literally was trying to open the door for literally, I think I was sitting here for like 3 or 4 minutes before I finally quit out because it was glitched. But it looks like it's working now. See, our biggest threat here, as you can see, there's been void shots being shot at these Cabal right there. That means there's a Minotaur in that next room that we should worry about. Because he seems to be, he shoots void, and you know, they could really spam their shit. So, one of the best things I do is, you know, I'm using the stairs to my advantage, using the lower level, because assuming his aim, when he's aiming, is aiming more at my chest. So as you can see, his shots are hitting more of the ground than actually me. So he's not aiming for my head, thank God. And one grenade seems to do it. So now we should be expecting a yellow bar, and there he is. Ha! And he's dead, just like that. And so that door will open, but I notice there's a little blip of red in here, so... Ah! Gotta be careful with Psions, though. As you can see, they could fuck you up in a hurry. They are real pains in the asses. If they were more closer together, I would have done my giant cyclone attack, but... Okay, so this area, we are finally at the area. We're at 21 minutes. Now, I know if we get a nice big chunk of time bonus, things are going to be a lot easier. But as you saw, we got our bronze at 21,000 or 22,000. So that's pretty good. I got my rainbow right there. And so I'm assuming every 10,000 or 20,000, I'm not sure, but we're going to kill everything. Everything in this fucking place when this boss battle starts. And as you can see, where I'm kind of staying in this doorway, and I'm going to be doing that throughout this entire thing, because all the enemies are going to start funneling to me, and I'm going to funnel them into that doorway, and it's going to make things a lot easier, especially with my scatter grenades and my fusion rifle. Because these guys right here, the phalanxes, the ones with the shields, since there's no flinch on... Oh, great. I'm glad he sent me a message and didn't just join, because I would have been really upset. And take that. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm going to stay in that doorway because I'm going to funnel them to me and make things easier. And those phalanxes, they don't flinch. And it makes them really difficult to shoot since their legs and only their gun is exposed. So that's why kind of one of the reasons I have a fusion rifle. So now we start it up, and now 3 of them are going to start. It's just going to be them 3. No enemies will spawn just yet. So I'm going to try to time this a little bit. And see, that right there, that's one of the issues with... There, I'll just... Okay, one's dead. So now the whole world, now the entire Cabal force is going to be coming after me. A ship's going to drop and everything. So what I want to do is, I got my health back, and I'm going to make my way back to my little room here. Let them gather outside. But as I was saying, the thing about those scatter grenades, sometimes when you throw them, they bounce, and they're supposed to, like, hit on impact. But, of course, they didn't, and just kind of just bounced in the air. I can't tell me how many times I've missed a kill in the Crucible because of that stupid bounce. And moments like that, that's exactly why I have these. See, look at these phalanxes. Man, they're just a pain in the ass with no flinch. And I love this. Oh, I just love it. Fusion rifle. So you just... this is the patience game. I mean, I could literally go out there, jump around with my sword, throw scatter grenades, be a little more crazy about it, but... this is kind of this, I'm using this as a safer route, really. Let's see, now my health's low, I'm being shot. See, this is where you need to be patient. See, me, it's hard for me to be patient sometimes, but patience is a virtue, and it will keep you alive. Hi-woo! They will sneak up on you, so be wary of that. So Alright, so it's every 10,000. We're at silver right now. We're definitely going to get the gold. I have 18 minutes left. I have a crap ton of time. See, this first round that I'm dealing with right now, since I have one dead, is I think there's enemies that spawn while I'm attacking one of the Psions, one of the Flayers. And then once I kill one, that's when a whole bunch of them show. So I'm going to be dealing with this first round for quite a bit. So I'm going to get a crap ton of points. So you just need to be patient and let them come to you. Let's toss your grenades. I was debating whether I wanted to do my Warlock or... Oh, this is a bad move. Oh, this is a bad move. Don't take any unnecessary risks. I'm just gonna say that right now, because right there I almost got fucked up. I tried to get greedy with my Nova Bomb and wipe out more than I needed to. But, as you can see, it worked out just fine. They're in a group. Oh, wow, I didn't kill them? Throw another one. There we go. Get out of here. So at this time, as you can see, I'm fine. There is a time where you could run out because there are a lot of enemies that are protecting those flares. So they'll see, as you can see, they're going to stay by the flares. They're not going to try and advance onto me. So this is when a scout rifle is perfect. Just because you get, you know, the range and able to attack. And normally not a huge fan of explosive rounds, but it helps take their shield, enemies with shields down pretty quickly with that extra boost of damage. And the scout rifle is just a monster. So I just want to slowly peg away at these enemies. Because eventually they're going to die. And one of the flares is going to be exposed. Because the flares are really timid. If you start shooting them, they're going to hide behind things. And they're short and small. So unfortunately, they can hide pretty easily, especially on this area. So as I could see one, he's kind of getting aggressive. My grenade didn't do shit, so I'm going to do my attack. I missed. I got one hit, and I'm going to retreat. Don't get greedy, because you could get killed pretty easily by everything around you. Even though you're destroying him, you got to be patient. See me? So I know he's behind that box, so I'm just going to start tossing shit. I'm going to throw Nova at him. I got the Vortex. Did that kill him? No. Oh, he's still got a crap ton of health. So now I'm going to go in for the kill. Okay, so I knew one sword would do it, so now we're going to deal with another wave of enemies. Not nearly as much enemies as the first round, but still quite a few enemies. Oh, there it is. And be wary of your surroundings. Sometimes I get stuck on the littlest shit, and it's so annoying. I think my alarm was going off, and I couldn't hear it. Stupid headphones. And line up. There we go. Unfortunately, I don't get a lot of explosion streaks, and it's because after a while, like, the grenade will damage enemies, but once one of the enemies is killed by my grenade, they explode, and usually that explosion is what wipes out the rest of the enemies, and unfortunately that doesn't count as a grenade, so I don't get that technically grenade explosion medal. So we do have some big guys out here, so I'm going to start pegging them away, because their rockets could really screw you up. Just want to be patient, slow pegging away. Hi there! Hi. One thing you want to be careful with, these grenades, any grenade you have, and we have gold. We have gold. There we go, people. Oh, get my health back. Woo! Did not see him. Please die. Be careful with your grenades. Especially these guys with the grenade launcher. they could shoot a grenade out of your hand. I'm sure everybody's coming to attack where you thrown a grenade and it blows up basically in your face because something, splash damage of some sort, just killed you. Okay, so it looks like we got a couple Psions around. We have gold already, so we could complete this now. But we still have a few enemies. You really want to take care of them first. Like I said, you want to be patient. You don't want to get greedy, especially... See, right now I was thinking about going out, but as you can see, more enemies came out, so I'm just going to wait. Plug them. Hi there. Get out of here. Oh, come on, really? God. Ugh. Oh, and there he is, so going in for my attack. And it sucks without a flinch because he started shooting me as my run-up. Oh, I got him. Oh, ho, ho. Ooh. That was close. But, there we go. Gold tier and everything. With about 12 minutes to spare. Pretty good time bonus, I will admit. So I ended up with 68,000. That's pretty good. So 52,000, or was it 42,000? 42,000 was the gold tier. Usually depends on how many enemies are being thrown at you in the level. So, but this is regular Cabal, so you knew he wasn't going to very, very many. So let's see what reward I get. Give me a new good primary. The new weapon patch coming up. I need a new primary. Strange coins and 3 coins. Lovely. Well, let's see what I get from Sunrise. Ooh. Even though I already got a kind of a god roll one, let's see what this one is. Maybe something more. No, I don't need third eye. Yeah, it's garbage. Garbage.